Courtney Tamagny, the daughter of New Jersey Police Chief Scott Tamagny, accused her father and several neighbors of years of sexual assault and involvement in ritualistic satanic cult. Her father, the police chief, and other named defendants have been denied all allegations, stating that multiple investigations, including those by the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office, the New Jersey Attorney General, and federal authorities, found the claims to be unfounded. Courtney and her sisters were allegedly subjected to sexual assault by their father and neighbors from 2009, when she was 4, until 2020. I have to say allegedly for the video. Allegedly, these are claims. But she claimed her father's bloodline was part of a generational satanic cult that operated in the New Jersey area. Her claims included descriptions of masked men performing rituals in local woods, using tunnels, conducting drum circles, and burning animals and humans alive. Now, this is a police chief. Police chief. That's allegedly part of a satanic cult, doing satanic rituals. A police chief. You see? So I told, job titles don't mean nothing. Job titles don't mean nothing. You'd be surprised. This is a police chief coming from his daughter. A police chief. So it could be judges, lawyers, police officers, fire departments, EMTs, doctors, nurses, those in the church, politicians, those in government. A police chief. Job titles don't mean nothing. Spiritual. It's spiritual. When discern, ask God to give you discernment, you start to see and feel. You're gonna see. Job titles don't mean nothing. It's crazy though, right? So she alleged the group trafficked children and forced them to play a game called Hunter and Gatherers, where children were released into the woods to be hunted and assaulted. That's also like what Mike Tyson said on the podcast too. Remember when Mike Tyson, he was on one of the podcasts talking about this is for entertainment purposes. But Mike Tyson was talking about what they were doing with the homeless people, picking them out there and just hunting them, the rich people and elite people. And that also reminds me, based off her claims about that, that reminds me of the movie Hunger Games. That reminds me of the movie Blink Twice. Especially the movie Ready or Not. And part 2 that comes out this Friday, but movies always put the truth in your face with its predictive programming. And I heard a honk out there. On cue, on timing. You gotta ask yourself, where do these directors, or whoever's making the movie, where do they get their idea? Where is that idea coming from? Where is it coming from? Where have they seen this from? Hmm? Huh? Like that movie Weapons with the witch? You saw the lessons behind that movie, but the director who directed that movie was very on point and detailed with how witchcraft works and how to do spells on people to control them. The director was very detailed to put that in the movie, how it was done, how it was made, with blood, how what you saw. Ask yourself, where are they getting these ideas? Where? Who's giving them the ideas? Where are they seeing it? It's predictive programming, man. It put the truth in your face in movies, cartoon shows, TV shows, even even what Simpsons, Family Guy. They make it into a joke, but you see, right? There's truth in jokes, right? But ask yourself. And then, of course, with weapons, you saw when the work was returned back to sender. So the director showed you the consequences of when you do this to people too. How is it going to affect you? So come on. And this is a girl who was allegedly being abused by her father, police chief. So if this was happening, she witnessed and saw what they were doing and is now speaking out against that. But that's exactly like with the movie Ready or Not. And that movie was about a young bride whose wedding night at her new husband's wealthy estate takes a deadly turn when she is forced to play a lethal game of hide and seek. And that family believe they must hunt and kill her before dawn to fulfill a satanic pact. That's exactly what that movie's about. And she must survive to dawn to be accepted into the family. And part two that's coming out Friday is pretty much picking up after the first film, but it's now her protecting her sister because her sister's like in the same situation with another family. But if these movies just putting the truth in your face and they're doing these hunting parties, and these movies are showing you that it's for cults, activity, and satanic things, and they're doing it for fun, what makes you think this is not happening in real time, real life, right? Hello, come on. Open those eyes and stay awake. Do not go back to sleep. So back to the story. The civil suit was filed by Courtney and her mother, who is also seeking a divorce from the police chief. Defense attorneys noted that the claims were previously investigated by Homeland Security and state authorities who closed the cases without charges. Stay awake. Stay in prayer. Stay with the Most High. Have your protection around you. Spiritual warfare is real. There's battling against flesh and blood. The real stuff is in the spiritual, not so much in the physical. It's not what you see with the naked eye. It's what you it's what it's what you don't see. That's the real thing. But those who do see, when those eyes are open, is the ones who be like, uh-oh, it's what you see. The naked eye don't see. You gotta let God remove the veil. Ask God to remove the veil from your eyes. Open your eyes. You're the heart. See, have him open your eyes to see, and you gonna see. You gonna see.